think the current structure of the age weight-based football, which is now the only option available, is okay. What this is going to do is provide the opportunity for kids their own age to be non-weight restricted.
Absolutely. We see too many kids not able to play based upon the age and weight restrictions that are put on the current football. We would finally be able to see, especially more of the kids that have heavier weights, be able to play football. We're seeing kids come into high school that have been not able to play for 2, 3, sometimes 4 years because they're just bigger, larger kids. And the weight restrictions keeps those young men from playing football, which makes it tougher when they come to high school. There's a big learning curve that they got to go through.
I don't feel it's a change, I just feel it's another option or another opportunity for the kids in the area to have. There's some fantastic football in the Anne Arundel County area. We have Old Mill as the state champ. Queen Anne's from the Eastern Shore also plays in the Anne Arundel Youth League, and that is who we played in the state championship this year. Old Mill, there's just been a lot of good high school football in that area.
In conversation with the Spalding coach, who I asked his opinion of the select program that was developed in Anne Arundel County, and he was very much aware of it. He was excited about it. He said that their coaching staff had been out to watch some of the games, and he said it was the first time he was able to go out and watch a rec football game and really see true football being played with your heavier weights being able to be on the field. And he said he felt that it's definitely going to change the game for Maryland football. Knowing that young men can play now that we're limited of being able to play before. The Harco Horns and the Burnt Orange, I think that's a great fit to try to bring a brand of football to Hartford County and to Maryland. Texas has middle school football. They have age-only football, and that's what Hartford County needs, that's what the state of Maryland needs. Maryland needs to get football right, and this select age-only football can do that. The middle school combine held at the Arena Club in February will be an opportunity for middle school players to actually see exactly what they'll need to prepare for, how they'll need to train when they become high school athletes. It's very competitive. The training that goes involved for a high school football athlete to make it to that next level through training, they will be able to have that opportunity to see the type of testing and drills that are done and how they're evaluated on a high school level. The Arena Club, we offer, we have an indoor turf field, so weather is never a factor at the Arena Club. We have certified trainers that actually work with collegiate and professional football players and put them through training, and we'll be able to have their expertise on hand. Prepare for high school, not only for football, but on the academic level. And in doing that, at the high school level, as a high school football coach, we're trying to keep our kids eligible. If we can get a couple more years of getting them in a pattern of knowing that they got to have good grades in order to play football, and we're going to have a system in place that we monitor their grades.
All players will be tested in their 40 time, their pro agility shuttle run, their vertical leap, and a strength test, which would probably be something along the lines of push-ups and any other combine-specific drills laid out by the Playmaker recruiting.
The middle school combine will be a great opportunity for the public and the private high school football coaches to come out and evaluate middle school talent. It'll be an opportunity for them to see how the young men carry themselves in specific drills that high school players are evaluated on and college players are evaluated on. So the combine will be a great opportunity for them to see them do these drills.
All the youngsters that come out to the combine will be fairly evaluated. The coaches from the respective teams will use the evaluation process as a means to quote-unquote handpick their team.
The age-only, no restriction on weight middle school program will be a great opportunity for transition for kids coming from the middle school program into a high school program. And as a high school football coach, we'll have kids finally starting to play their right positions. We had a young man this year on our JV team that played line his entire rec, 8 years he spent in rec. He comes here and he's starting wide receiver for us. The formats that is available in the current rec programs limit kids in their positions. You have more kids playing their true positions when there's quote unlimited weight. And that's the biggest transition we see as high school football coaches is kids coming and then they're really not a lineman because they don't have the weight to play line, and we have to find another position and have to teach them all over again. I think coaches that would be working with the middle school age-only football program should first of all be coaches that love kids, and they want to help kids learn about football and prepare them. And preparing them, there's a lot of things other than just football that they could do to help them get ready for high school and to play high school football. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest qualities is how much they love kids, their dedication, and there's coaches that if you love kids first and you want to help kids succeed, they can turn into good coaches if they have that character trait, first and foremost.
We're also looking for coaches that do have some knowledge of the game, whether they've played in the past or haven't played in the past. If they've displayed these qualities around other youth leagues, this would be greatly appreciated and welcomed into the program. The leadership with the Harco Horns, there isn't going to be a president, there isn't going to be a vice president, there isn't going to be a voting, because voting makes lines of indecision within the program. What we are going to have is a consensus of all of the board of directors' decisions in a way to compromise and come up with decisions, the right decision. Have a top flight experience. You're going to have top flight coaching, equipment, the best uniforms, the best facilities, and you're going to be part of something new, something that could spread middle school football throughout the state of Maryland, which in total is going to make the entire football experience for the state of Maryland, put it on the map in the United States.
The values that I think are important for a middle school football program or any program is that there's a strong sense of unity, that everyone is committed to the whole program and there's not dissension, that everyone will do whatever they have to do to make the program the best it can be. And I think that when everyone's committed to that, great things happen, success happens. In creating a successful program, you would want everyone to have great values, people that really care about one another, people that are really about unity. And there's so much great success comes out of programs or teams or clubs or businesses that are really unified. And people that are dedicated to that, great things happen. You'd want a program that people cared about each other, would treat each other the way they'd want to be treated.
This is going to be unprecedented in regards to, instead of like normal rec teams where one coach works with his team and his team only, we're going to have specialists, defensive line coaches, linebacker coaches, running back coaches, quarterback coaches that are going to work with the 11U, 12U, and 13U teams. Similar to what we do at the high school program that I coach at. We're going to run practice like a high school program. We're going to have a defensive line coach who does nothing but teach defensive line technique and drills. Same thing for quarterbacks, linebackers, running backs, all the different positions. In our core values, coming together is beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. We want the Harco Horns to be one big family.